releasing about 50 orange-black Hawaiian damselfly naiads into these restored ponds at Lion Arboretum. So these ponds have been cleaned out recently, and the Lion Arboretum has removed any invasive fish that were in the ponds so that we can bring this endangered damselfly hopefully back to this habitat. The main threats to this species are introduced mosquito fish and other aquarium fish. And so introduced fish have kind of spread throughout most of the watersheds in Hawaii. The habitat for these native damselflies has really been reduced, and this species only occurs at one location on Oahu now. So what we're trying to do is establish a new population of this endangered species to reduce the threat of extinction. Get closer to emerging their wing pads. You can actually see the wings starting to form. Hawaiian insects are really declining across the board. We have about 5,000 species of endemic Hawaiian insects in Hawaii. A lot of those are rare. We do have some native dragonflies as well. Those seem to be a little bit more resilient to introduced fishes, so those are doing okay. But our damselflies, they call them damsels in distress because they are extremely vulnerable to non-native fishes. One of the big challenges with insects is that they're small, they're cryptic, they're often camouflage, or their behaviors make them really elusive sometimes. A lot of them are flying, they might be up in the canopy of trees, and so we may not come into contact with them very often, and it's very difficult to get a real idea of absolute numbers of insects or what the actual population is. Like when we got here, there was one emerging. Our strategy with this project was we collected eggs from the existing population. So there's only one population of this species on Oahu, and that's at Tripler Hospital, which is managed by the Army. And what we did is we went to that site and we collected eggs back in November of 2018, so not too long ago. And then we hatched those eggs out in the lab. Dragonflies and damselflies as predators in aquatic ecosystems, they're one of the groups that sort of keep things in check. So they keep other organisms from getting too abundant, basically. They're sort of the regulating predators in Hawaiian aquatic ecosystems.